I was just thinking in my head, I got to get a shot. So coach told me to wait till the last 5 seconds. So I was just sitting there patiently waiting, thinking about what I was going to do. I was thinking for really long, but I didn't know what I was going to do. So I just started attacking left, seeing that he opened his foot, and then I switched directions, got back down to my right hand, and I was able to get to my spot and raise up and make the shot.
To the middle.
Boo, it's been a great week for you, obviously, personally. Big game winner today. Where would you say that ranks all time in your moments at Northwestern?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, it's got to be up there for sure. Because the past seasons we've been very, very not good at all. So, definitely in this winning season, I've had great moments here throughout my career, but just the fact that we're winning games this year is making it even more special.
Alex?
For either of y'all, Coach Collins, before he left, said y'all were going to make the tourney at this point. Can you just speak about what that journey's been like over the last 3 years, especially getting these 2 wins over 2 top 14 teams?
Yeah, no, it's crazy. Especially coming to the year, everybody kind of saying with Pete and Ryan Young leaving, saying we're not going to be anything, putting us in the bottom as they've done every single year we've been here. And just knowing the hard work we've put in, and me and Boo was literally just talking about before we walked in here, just like my sit-out year, Boo's first year getting 3 wins in the Big Ten, and 2 of them against Nebraska, and then that next year just getting a little better, and then last year getting a little better, and then us coming into this year just with every chip stacked against us, and just believing in us, not listening to nobody, not caring what nobody says about us individually as a team, and just doing what we're doing, and we're continuing doing. Like it's not the end of the season. Like we still got more work to do, but it's just like it's a blessing for real. Like God is so good, and we're gonna continue to stay hungry and do what we got to do. But we just gotta continue to do what we got to do.
Back right.
Speaking to that, after last season, there had to be a statement that Chris was coming back, and there was so much around the programs. What does it mean for you guys playing for? You're obviously playing for yourselves, but also seeing the success that you have with coach, all this going through, and kind of
I'm super happy for everybody who decided to stay and stick it out with coach. Coach is a really good guy and a really good coach. He kind of gets the short end of the stick because unfortunately we are Northwestern, and it's a little bit harder to have good sports just as far as the academics go. So I don't think the public eye really can see that all the time. But coach has been with us from the jump. He's done a great job of just making us all feel very, very loved and connected. He's done an excellent job of building relationships individually, just connecting more with the guys. And I think that's really helped this season. It's allowing him to be himself, allowing him to coach the way he wants to coach, and everybody can respond to it respectfully and understanding, with there being that relationship built previously. So, credit to him. He's a grinder. He knows his stuff, and I'm super happy for him.
Right.
Yeah, Chase, you had 11 points midway through the first half on 3 for 3 from deep. How important was it just to have that really fast burst at the beginning, sort of for the whole team?
I was kind of just reading the defense. They were going under a lot of screens, and when people go under, we're taught to just make them pay and shoot it. And I hit my first couple shots, and it felt good. Kind of went cold in the second half, but this guy right next to me picked everybody up and did what he had to do. But I mean, yeah, just play hard, do what I got to do on the defensive end, and those 11 points just came because I was trying to play within the game.
Back left.
With the win against #1 Purdue on Sunday, what kind of, in between that game and this game, how did you guys approach that? There's so much emotion coming from that game, and then you guys started out so fast in this one. How did you reset before this game?
Yeah, I think just coming off last game's win, it kind of gave us just a extra confidence booster. Beating the #1 team in the country that literally tells you can play with anybody and can beat anybody in the country on any given night. So it just reminded us to go play super hungry and play super confident because we're capable of things that no one expects. And so with that being said, as if we would have got our ass kicked by Purdue, we would have we would have came back the next day like we got to move on to Indiana. So in this league, it's such a tough league. Like you see, we got on them, and then they made one hell of a comeback, and we were able to pull it out. But it's just that league. Like you got to be ready from the jump. You got to be ready all the way throughout the 40 minutes. So kind of just having that on to the next play mentality.
Alex?
You're also second place in the Big Ten. You two are the only teammates that are in the top 10 in league scoring. Do you think you're the best backcourt in the Big Ten?
I think we're the best backcourt in the country.
Simple.
To the left.
So much of your guys' time here at Northwestern for both of you has been so linked in the way you guys have matured together, and so much is made of being like the only Big Ten backcourt, or Big Ten players to have only over 15 points a game. Can you guys speak a little bit about both personally, off the court, and on the court, the chemistry that makes that so successful between the two of you?
Could you repeat it? That was a lot.
That was a long question. Can you just speak about both on and off the court, how the two of your chemistry has allowed you guys to be so successful?
Yeah, so me and Chase are captains, and in the off season, we did a lot of the leading of and organizing of the team and what we wanted them to go through as far as outside of basketball and what the coaches were making us do. We did a real good job of doing a lot of bonding time, making sure guys were with each other a lot, doing a lot of hanging out, getting to know you just to a deeper level, so that when you go out there and battle, you can trust them. And if you got a bunch of disconnected guys, you can't be a really good team. And in past years we've been disconnected out there, and so I think just with us at the leadership, of getting everyone together and making kind of forcing this habit of you're going to be around your brother, I think that's really helped us a lot.
Back right.
IU Twitter thinks you pushed off on the game winner.
That's IU Twitter.
Morris?
Boo, you talked about how, the win against Purdue makes you, look, or Northwestern can play with anybody, right? And then playing in this game, you guys had a great lead in the first half. We're doing everything, hitting on all cylinders, and in the second half, you still pull it out with a close game, right? Can you talk about, do you feel like that shows the potential of this team, or just shows to the world that, how dangerous you guys can be?
Yeah, I mean, I said it after last game. I think more people need to wake up. This isn't luck. Like, it can't be luck at this point. So with that being said, it's just not luck. So but this is, like I said before, this is a really tough league. So we got up on them early, and you see, in a matter of minutes, they can come back and it could be a ball game. So just staying focused on the main goal, which is winning.
To the right.
Going back to your guys' last game at Iowa, that one did not go your way. Just what are some takeaways you guys took from that game, and how do you hope to implement them on Sunday?
I think we had a lot of breakdowns at the end of the game. I forgot what the stat was, but I think they had 20 points in the last 4 or 6 minutes or something like that, and that was obviously make or break with us in that game. So I think we just got to be more solid defensively, and they're a really good team. They play, the way that they play is really hard to guard and very different than the past two teams we played. So we just got to lock in defensively and just follow the game plan coaches tell us.
To the middle.
Talking about avoiding breakdowns at the end of the game, both of you guys are consistently big minute guys. Boo, you played 37 minutes today. Chase, you played 33. Is there anything in particular you guys do to try and avoid the fatigue that will set in when you play that much, or is it just not something you think about during the game?
It can't be something that we think about. I think you just got to play extremely hard every minute that you're on the court. If you do let it for a second, that's when your man scores, and that's when you end up making a mistake by trying to save your energy. And I think me and Boo definitely have a lot of pressure on us just by other teams and just for our own team to make a lot of plays. So our mindset is just to be in attack mode and just to give everything out on the court. And we have the day to rest after. We couldn't rest all we want after the game, so we're really not thinking about resting or on the court.
Last question, back right.
Was there any point early in the season where it crystallized for both of you guys that, hey, it's possible we can do something special this year, and you call yourself the best backcourt in the country? What's this team in your mind capable of come middle of March?
I'm just gonna have to see.
Yeah, we don't really do the talking. We kind of just come out, just work on ourselves, stay connected, and go out there and try to win as our team.
All right, that'll wrap us up. Thank you.
Thank you guys.